Okay, so the super glue gel that I put on there has set, and right now this half of the counterweight is facing down towards the coil, which means that in our sight window we should see the color of the face clock, silver. When this side of the counterweight, and you see it is attached to the shaft, when the shaft turns, the counterweight turns. When that side is down, then we should see red in the sight window. So we've got it set up correctly. Now the problem is this: the weight, when there is no power, this half needs to be heavier so that it pulls the shaft, the counterweight pulls the shaft downwards and turns the sight window red. Okay, this side we don't want to add any extra weight to. This is the side that's going to catch in the electromagnetic field when we turn it by hand when we want to reset it. So what we have to do is we have to add weight to this side until we have a situation where when the power is cut, the counterweight will rotate the shaft and show red in the sight window. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about, in case you can't see. This side right here we don't want to add weight to. This side we do, because when there's no power, this side should be heavy and rotate the shaft, pull the counterweight should go down and rotate the shaft, causing the sight window to turn red. So I wish it was just as simple as adding, connecting it, but it's not. And so what I found is that what I really have to do, excuse me, is I have to add weight to this side of the counterweight in order for it to work properly. And the way that I do that is simply by adding super glue gel to this side until it has the weight necessary. Now, one of the things about this is it's possible to add too much weight, and that's a problem too. So it's a kind of a back and forth where I'm going to add weight and then I'm going to check it and see if it's enough or not enough. If I have to remove some of the super glue gel, then that's what I'll do. But it's a kind of a trial and error thing. It's not my favorite part of working on these. Let's put it that way. It's a kind of a hateful exercise that is necessary because I simply don't know any other way to get this feature to work properly. I wonder if maybe Telecron has some special tool that they used or something like that. But so I'm going to go like that, and we now have this kind of blob over here on this side, and I'm going to take off the poster putty that's holding it in place on the back. And you may have noticed as soon as I did that, the counterweight went down, and that's good. That's what we want. So what we got to determine now is when the clock is functioning with electricity, will the counterweight be held here, keeping the sight window the color of the clock face, and when we cut the power, is there enough weight to pull the shaft around and turn it red? So what I'm going to do is take a suicide cord and put some electricity across this coil, and we'll find out. So this is one end of the coil, and this is the other end of the coil, and I'm gonna plug that in. Now the sight window is showing red, okay, and this is as if the power went out and then came back on. All right, and so now I would reset it by turning this like this. Now if I got it right, then it'll show the color of the face in the sight window, and it does. Okay, and now the next thing is cut the electricity. Does that counterweight swing back so that we get red in the sight window? And the answer is no. And the reason is there's not enough weight on the counterweight to pull it back down. So we're on our way, but we still need to add some more weight. When this thing is neutral, the counterweight should be like that, towards the coil. The left side should be towards the coil, and instead it's just hanging there. So what we'll do is we'll add some more super glue gel to the one side, and then we'll try it again. And I'll show you when I get it right how it works.